Is it working?
It is. I can see the feed there.
All right. Wake up. Josh has he's running from the law, and he had his surgery last night. And he has a new name. His name is Ernest Enriquez, and he's moved to what, San Antonio, Ernest?
Yeah, San Antonio in Texas. Get some heat.
Yeah. So you got Josh. You don't have Josh. You have Ernest and I today for the Wake Up Show. Go ahead, comment down below, or say good morning or something for the algorithm. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you would. I don't have my leg for the subscribe here. Tick the notification bell and subscribe. And Ernest and I are going to hop right in for Free Leads Friday. I'm going to share my screen here and show my social post. We've got the open house survey tool. Ernest is doing some cool stuff with Canva, right? And TikTok and creating content.
Yeah.
So let me bring up my screen here. Let's go right into the social post. There we go. There we go. There we go. Where are you? Oh, I put the social post on the main office site today, the main office page. So my social post today was an update on our real estate transactions list. And again, remember, guys, the idea behind these posts is that you're reminding people that you're in the business with useful real estate related stuff on a day-to-day basis. And all I've been doing with this idea is just taking the latest transactions in this one town and adding them to one page on my KV Core site, Ernest. And I just take the screenshots of the latest transactions. And what we've been using direct mail to get people to opt in for this list, and we're also using social and ads to drive people through a landing page like this. So this is a hook or a niche that any of you guys could do. Just pick a neighborhood, show the recent sold transactions, and trust me, the neighbors will opt in to see that. So that's your social post of the day.
Yeah, that's interesting that you bring that up, because one of the things that I actually do with some of my videos for market updates is a call to action saying, hey, you want to know what your neighbors sold their home for? Wink, wink, right? So neighbors are curious just in general, which is awesome that you put all this data into there.
Yep. And the data is just a screenshot from the MLS. That's the, it's not like you need to go like type all this out or anything like that.
Yeah. Homeowners are curious and just seeing the value or the price as to what their neighbors are selling for, or what homes in the neighborhood are selling for, just in general.
Yep. So
I know I am.
Yeah. So guys, grab, even where you live, go into the MLS, grab the recent solds, post it to your socials today, and let us know what happens. Moving along for Free Leads Friday, I'm going to kind of do my part fast and let Ernest show his stuff for the bulk of the show today. But just want to let everybody know that the open house survey form tool is available on the Wake Up site. It should be under home right here. It'll be the latest post, and then it'll be in the toolbox later today if you're watching this replay later. But basically, all you do is you pop your email in. It'll probably auto-populate for you if you're logged into the site. You put any compliance info down here. It's kind of optional. And then it'll create you this link to a survey form. Now, we're using the terminology survey form instead of sign-in sheet, Ernest.
Gotcha.
So, right? So the main the twist is that somebody comes in your open house, instead of saying, can you sign in? You say, hey, can you please provide some quick feedback from the owner for the owner?
That's a good play on words.
Yeah. Quick feedback for the owner.
Yeah, I never thought of that. It makes total sense, because as a realtor, we're always interested in feedback from traffic in general of our open house, and how it presents itself. And this is a great way to actually play on those words a little bit, instead of saying sign up so I can send you a bunch of stuff. Hey, give me a little bit of feedback for the homeowner.
Yep. So, and then again, we hide the rest of this thing so it doesn't feel long. It just has the first question. What do you think of the price of this house? What brought you to the open house today? Would you be interested? This is where you generate a lead for yourself. If somebody wants a free detailed home value report, well, you got a listing lead right there. If they want first-time buyer grants or a cash out refinance, a list of local investment deals, and it continues through. The form itself asks people for the email so you can update about the final selling price. So when the property sells, you can email everybody who came to the open house and let them know what it sold for. And then we try to collect the phone number by offering the deal of the week alert. So you guys don't have to use our form, but you can. Basically, if you use this tool, it's going to create you a link that you could use this weekend on any listing you want and generate some free leads. But if you want different questions, just take this idea and use Google Forms or Cognito Forms or whatever you use, and create your own version.
You know what's interesting with the house survey? Now you got my brain going, Ryan, with the word survey.
Yeah.
Because I could see 100 kind of scenarios that you could actually play with that verbiage. Putting QR code scanners on sign writers and saying, hey, give us a survey on how this home presents itself, and just have passerbyers just scan that thing and tell them, how the home sits itself and sets itself apart from basically every home in the neighborhood. And you're capturing details on that survey.
Yeah, you could take them to even a single property page off the sign writer. But I always thought that even on KV Core sites, that every listing should have a survey. Like, what do you think of this price? Is it reasonable or not? So that, you get the QR scan, and then below whatever the content is, just ask people what they think.
Yeah, that's sweet.
And guys, do us a favor, comment down below and let us know what you think of this idea, again, for the algorithm. Good morning, George. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Mike.
Mike.
What's up, Mike? So that's my Free Leads Friday suggestion. Guys, if you're just getting started in real estate, or even if you just need to kickstart your business, open houses, man. I mean, you get belly to belly. You can just go grab any listing agent in your office and say, hey, can I hold one of your open houses open? They're going to say yes, because they don't want to work Sunday, right? And it's just you don't have to do anything else. Just focus on open houses, use tools like this, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah,
all right, Ernest.
Interesting that you say that, because here in San Antonio, we have a Shift Talk community page, basically, that agents go to and post like, hey, I need somebody to run my open house. So it's just a really good way to start kind of getting exposed, handing out your business cards, because ultimately that's the name of the game, is handing out your business cards. And I remember when I first started in real estate, as a new agent, I just hammered down on the phone calls. Like, hey, let me get some expireds. Let me go through the MLS and find data, and got linked up with a small home builder. And that's kind of where my real estate career took off. So
yeah,
let me share here and show you some fun stuff that I've been working on. And Ryan, remind me, let me hand over the Canva template to this. So if anybody watching wants that Canva template, basically what I'm doing for my free leads every day, I actually do this Monday through Friday. I quickly take a glance at what's going on in our local MLS, because they have some really kind of clear and direct breakdown on how many new listings there are, how many expireds there are, price reduced properties there are, how many pendings there are. And I'm basically just taking that data super quick, at 9 o'clock in the morning, and going into Canva. And I have created this template with a nice background. It's got all my information and details, but I just essentially replace these numbers with, what's going on in the market, and shoot a quick, 1-minute video on my iPhone that just basically explains like, hey, we have, 114 new listings. If you want to get those alerts as these properties are hitting the market, go ahead and click the link in the post above. That takes you to my website to subscribe to property alerts. I also then have a squeeze page created for price reduced properties that I'll do a call to action in that video. Say, hey, if you're looking for a bargain or a deal, or you're an investor looking for a property that you could rehab, go ahead and click the price reduced properties link up in that post above as well. And then lastly, I also do a pending section here. So there's been 134 pending, and I'm giving you all my call to actions here, guys. So pay close attention. I'll write it out for you, because it's basically a script on a sheet that I have attached to my tripod when I shoot this. But 134 listings have gone pending. So maybe the perfect property, went off market, or already had a buyer and seller reach mutual acceptance. But don't fret, because there is another perfect property out there. Be sure to subscribe to those property alerts so that you're informed instantly as those properties hit the market. And that's basically what this video here says. It doesn't come in too loud, but basically what it says there. And Canva has some pretty cool stuff. So let me show you this. I'll actually delete
I'm curious about the technical execution of getting the video on top of the image and all that. So
I'm going to share this template with you, Ryan, and the Wake Up team over there, so that y'all have access to this.
We'll put it on the site for you guys under our templates page later today. Yep.
But essentially, I just upload that video. You can see I have all my videos of my coffee there. I got my coffee right here. I'm going to actually shoot that after the session. But basically what I'm going to do is find the video that I want, just drag it and drop it in here. And you can see how it frames it. Now, Canva has a really cool tool in here where I can go here and click on my video. I can animate this, right? So if I want this to come in as a pan, you can see how it does that. If I want this to wipe, or swipe, whatever, I could do that. But if you click on edit video, when you have the video selected, there's this background remover. You can see my walls are by default that perfect color, but maybe you have a green screen or something like that, or you have a photo backdrop that you want to put in there. You totally could, but Canva's got that free background remover, and you can see how it does it very, very easily for me there at the click of a button. And then if you sync all your pages to your Canva, you just go to share to social, and then you can share quickly to TikTok, Instagram, your Facebook page, your stories. I do it the hard way because I haven't figured that out yet. So I actually have the Canva app on my mobile device, and I will basically just download it to my device and start sharing it to all those social platforms. But if you actually take the easy route and connect your social platforms, it'd be a lot easier and simple for you to actually do this. But to show you some results, let me show you, like, here's a video that I did on TikTok. You can see it's been played about 1,700 times. But basically, just that market update every morning, and it takes me, with the template and all the scripts, takes me less than 5 minutes to do. So it's very, very fast and efficient process. It's uploaded, it's branding. People watch these things. So, they're.
Yeah. So question, when you make it in Canva, you're making it a good size for shorts, I assume, and reels, like the actual width and length of the Canva canvas?
Yeah, so the one I'm going to share over, this is an Instagram format, which also fits Facebook stories. Okay. But I also have a YouTube format in here that is, where are we at here? There is a YouTube format here that's kind of more of a narrow video.
So if I build it in the YouTube, if I go into Canva and I say make a YouTube short, right? Because they have those templates, and I build it with YouTube, can I then share it directly to Canva, or do I have to put it into a TikTok? I mean, share it TikTok, or do I need to put it into a TikTok?
Yeah, you should be able to share it because I think YouTube and TikTok, I want to say TikTok reformats the video.
Okay.
I haven't tried that though. I've been using the Instagram one on TikTok, and then this one's just strictly for YouTube.
So the Instagram one you can just push onto TikTok, basically.
Yeah, as long as you don't have any overlapping elements or anything like that, you're not like half off the screen like this. Staying within those frameworks, you should be a-okay. But this is really cool because as a YouTube short, this actually pops up. Let me head over to my YouTube channel, and I just restarted building this. So let's go to switch account and then go to, here we go.
I want to make a point while you're doing that. Did you guys see our Josh and my thumbnail right there, the marketing strategy update for today? That's YouTube and TikTok. The social networks just keep you in front of people.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we're doing this, is because you get free traffic. As Ernest just said, you get like 1,700 views on one of them, right? And like, it doesn't once people are subscribed to you, it doesn't let them forget you if you're creating the content.
Yeah, you can see 1,700 there, 2,500 here.
Yeah.
Awesome. The algorithm picks it up and takes off with it. I like to do some fun stuff too. So
yeah, I know, I'm sorry I keep interrupting you, but I have a lot of questions.
No, you're good.
To get those views, are you tagging it San Antonio or something like that? How are you?
So this one, I actually tagged the location as San Antonio.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm tagging my location, but I'm also making sure that I'm using the viral TikTok audios as well. So that is one thing that you should do. Don't go to TikTok Biz. I've noticed that TikTok Biz sometimes doesn't have very trending audios or sounds. So I just literally go to the viral songs and use one of the top ones. Even if it's a bad song, I just literally try to drown out as much of that song as possible by just reducing the audio on the song itself and increasing the audio on the video.
A couple of questions. Do you have to have paid to do some of this? Some of this you do, right? The paid Canva?
Yeah, the paid Canva for the background remover, you do have to have that paid subscription. I mean, it's $12 a month, and you could see that I get the $12 a month usage out of this stuff. So
yeah. I would say that's the best $12 a month I spend every month.
Yeah.
If you're an active marketer, if you have listings, it's kind of like a necessary tool these days.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Patricia's asking, when we put the Canva template up, I'll ask Ernest, you'll give us the scripts that you use for the video. We can put that with
absolutely.
that template. Great. Mike or I will get that on the site. There was a quick question from Todd, just to grab these. If somebody fills out the open house survey, do you reset the page? Todd, that's a really good point. You can just refresh the page, but I will make it so after it submits, I'll put a link that says refresh or something to make that easier on you. So, and good morning, Andre. What's up? So I'll let you keep going, Ernest. Go ahead.
Yeah, no worries. A lot of great questions out there. I post this Monday through Friday. The only day I take off of this is the weekends, of course. So these market updates get published every day, just about. If I don't forget or don't get preoccupied with other tasks. So I do it on TikTok. Again, it's very fast. So when you go into and you have that template, you'll be able to essentially just do it in a matter of minutes. So you can see I still post all those shorts into my into YouTube. This was one that was pretty interesting that I did, which is kind of funny. I did like a house hunting one, right? And this script was actually created by ChatGPT. I literally told ChatGPT to, hey, create me something funny for a TikTok video on the house hunting process. And it basically just spit this out.
That's awesome. Wait, it created you the script or it created you the video?
It created me the script. I just found the videos off of like Creative Commons license images on Google.
Yeah.
But yeah, it created me the script for everything to say here.
Awesome. You just read over it.
I just did a voiceover on top of the video, and this one wasn't a huge hit. I get majority of my traffic from Instagram and TikTok, but these are still good feeds to tap into when you post.
Your view count's pretty good. What's your subscriber count on that channel to get that many views?
I only have 5. So
really?
once my subscriber list goes up, it'll start trending even more.
YouTube's just showing those shorts to people who aren't subscribed.
Exactly.
So guys, go subscribe to Ernest, help him out so that YouTube thinks he's cool and gives him more views. What's your channel?
I have a couple channels, but this is my real estate centric channel. But yeah, any subscriber is greatly appreciated so that we could break this algorithm.
Yeah. So, I mean, key takeaways for Free Leads Friday: consistent content creation, as we are always beating this drum here. Your view counts relative to what Josh and I get are really strong, and it probably has to do with the quality of the content that you're posting, like the presentation that you're doing here with Canva.
Yeah.
And
this was something that I kind of was like, man, I want to shoot something. There was already like a foundational template that I just ripped apart and started like plugging in my own elements. But it's funny because I've actually had conversations with connections that I have on like Facebook and Instagram, where when they're like, hey, where's the market update? Like, what's going on? Like, why didn't you post that this morning? So when you create this behavior and this habit of doing something every morning, people won't openly be like, hey, Ryan, I watched your video yesterday. Great information. They might, but they won't always do that. That's not always the case. Well, in most cases, they like to pick on you when you don't do something, or they don't see it, right? So,
well, Josh and I tried to stop doing this for a few weeks, and we heard. So
yeah, I know. I was one that pinged you guys. I was like, hey, dude, what's going on? Like, where's my live video? I need some encouragement.
Where's my fix? Sometimes doing this stuff, though, it feels like, well, who really cares? Like, I'm putting this out there. You don't get instant feedback. You could do a whole 30-minute video and not one thing. And you're like, wow, I could have spent that hour, going and previewing a fixer-upper that I, doing something more productive. But I think that, Ernest, because you do it consistently, that the truth of all this is the ROI comes in the consistency over long periods of time.
Yeah. And one of the biggest things that I've taken away from this, because I've been doing this 8+ years now, even since before you and I met, I was doing this, and then you and I met and put our masterminds together and did some pretty crazy stuff. But one thing that I've learned from this is create yourself something that sets you apart, right? Like mine is every video that I start is either like, good morning, San Antonio, like create something that's catchy and people are going to be like, holy cow, let me turn my speakers down, or, let me, there's Ernest, I hear Ernest's video playing in the background over there because, somebody clicked on it and I heard that, phrase or whatever. So create something that sets yourself apart. I mean, try to word that. Create yourself that sets you
brand.
apart.
You need a shtick or a brand or something. This stupid leg that my wife hates, it makes me a lot of money, guys, for some dumb reason, because you guys like it. I don't know. But it's something that in somebody's brain they attach to you, some kind of gimmick or hook or Ernest, good morning Vietnam thing or whatever.
Yeah, my Vietnam. That's what my wife said. She's like, "Are you? Did you take that from MASH? Or I forget the name of the show." I was like,
Robin Williams. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I forget it just came in the spur of the moment. I was like, what am I gonna say? Like, I literally stood in front of the camera, no script, and just free flowed. It was like, all right, let's tell people good morning. Like, it's 8 o'clock. Let me tell people good morning. And that just has always stuck. I even do it like, so one of the things that I do is I actually get really personal on my Instagram, even though it's a realtor page. So I do like a lot of daily motivational quotes and like, hey, here's my accountability check-in, everybody. Just got done doing my morning workout, my morning run. Today's going to be a great day. Remember that you can make it a great day. And just really kind of creating like this personal connection with your following, but also kind of hitting them upside the head with like, hey, I'm a realtor. Hey, I'm a realtor. Hey, I could help you buy or sell real estate this year if you want. So, and that's what I do. So like this video right here was just I call it my accountability check-in. It's just me talking, saying like, today's going to be a good day. You could have a great day too. I just got done doing my morning run. If you're feeling down, get outside, get some fresh air, get the blood flowing. And then I follow that video up with like, asking for referrals. Like, if you know anybody in the real estate market looking to buy or sell a home this year, let me help them achieve home ownership. Here are my contact details.
I see your real estate site up at the top there.
Yep.
Why don't you have like workwithernest.com or something to make it easier for people to type in?
That's a good question. I own a bunch of domains, and I don't know. I just always stuck with
this.
And NAR keeps sending me emails like, "Hey, buy Ernest Enriquez.realtor," and I'm like, "Oh man, like just another domain I got to manage." Because you know me, I have probably like 30 domains that I own for different ventures and like little niches that I like to go down. But yeah, it's just all about creating that brand. This is just a really great way. You already all have an audience, whether it's a personal connection or just like a professional connection. You all already have that audience out there. You just need to start tapping it and branding yourself as the go-to market expert. I even have
the leads are free.
Yeah, leads are free. You can go and create 20 conversations for yourself today, regardless if they're real estate related or if they're just like, hey, I have some questions. What are you doing? Like, what diet are you on? Whatever it might be, you're creating that relationship. And that's what real estate's all about, is creating rapport, building relationships, so that when those real estate relationships come to fruition and you build on them, people are going to come to you organically because they see what you're doing.
Ernest, when I started in 1998 or 99, I had a few options. I could go walk around town with my business card. I could do open houses.
Yeah.
And I sent letters to owners of properties with my 21 things I'll do to sell your property. But I could not reach thousands of people in 5 minutes with a stupid 30-second video like we can today. It's amazing.
Can you imagine if you could just ping everybody in your personal connections pager at once? Like, like ping, new listing, Ryan Hartman.
Like everybody can get a text from you today. I mean, they might get annoyed, but you can do that now.
And it's funny that you bring that up, because a lot of the big real estate coaches will tell you that, right? Like, hey, just text 5 people out of your contacts list every day. Yeah. And by the end of the week, you'll have a deal.
Yeah.
Like, I've done the Buffinis, I've done the Tom Ferry courses. Like, I've done all of that, and nothing has ever stood more true than just build on the relationships that you already have, but also ask for more relationships through those connections. Right? Like, hey, Ryan, do you know anybody looking to move to San Antonio? Not Florida, Texas.
Yeah, and it all comes through action every day, right? I think everybody on now is kind of sold on this, but it is the Free Leads Friday theme. And I think the point we're trying to make for anybody who's new to real estate or just finding us today is that we got so many options. This Canva approach, just create, it's so many options. Just do stuff, do something.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing is just take action, right? Like you could sit there and strum up the ideas all you want, but take action, even if it's just a simple post like, hey, I'm a realtor, or hey, here's my squeeze page. Post it somewhere where everybody will see it. I use my personal Facebook. Like the old saying was separate business from personal.
Same here.
I don't do, that day is gone because there's so many people doing paid stuff that if you're trying to get organic traffic, you really need to start posting it to your personal pages. So, like on my personal Facebook feed or page, you'll see that if, we're friends, you'll see that you'll get all of my stuff, right? So like my list reports, there's my market update every morning, Mother's Day. Here's a TikTok video where I just went to the local nursery, literally just shot video while I was there without audio, and then came back, put it on TikTok, did a quick voiceover. This script was created by ChatGPT. So I used the script off ChatGPT, say, hey, write me a 30-second script about Milberger's nursery. This is what it came up with. I already had the video. I just pieced it together. It took me maybe 10 minutes and you could do it all from your iPhone.
Yep. And what's great is you'll be out and about, and one of your friends will tell you they saw the video and liked it. It's just funny. Like they won't respond to the social post, but somebody in real life will tell you they saw it.
Yeah. If you want to find that really solid kind of market, what I've found is food. I don't know if you've ever done anything with food. People love food. I'm a food junkie. That's why I gotta run every morning, man. Like I gotta kind of offset my habits of eating and whatever I wanted, whatever I want to divulge that day. But there's a lot of feeds out there where, or a lot of videos out there where these TikTokers and Instagrammers are basically taking like a 15-second video. They record the front of the building or the restaurant that they're walking into. They record the menu. They record their plate of food. And then they go back in the TikTok or Instagram, just do a simple voiceover with a call to action on it and post their link. And they're getting like 100,000, 180,000 views in a matter of minutes. I'm just like, people love food.
One idea I've been dying to implement, I need to just stop talking about it, is offering gift certificates, sweepstake contest gift certificates to local restaurants once a week. So tying into food, because I know if you want to put a lot of people in your database fast, it's register for free food.
Oh yeah, for sure. Here, get some free food. Click on this link right here, and I'm going to send you free coffee for a week, right? People are gonna sign up.
So I'm going to hold myself accountable by putting this out there. And either next week here in St. Pete, we are going to do a $100 giveaway to a popular restaurant, and I'm going to show you guys how we set up that whole flow. And I predict we will get, people love free stuff. We'll get like 1,000 people to enter that contest. The trick will be turning it into a real estate lead after the registration for the contest. Anyway,
so I'm going to give my golden ticket out to everybody because you just got me rolling. You got me feeling good today, Ryan. My golden ticket, and here's my strategy that I do. When I go eat at a restaurant, I tip in gold coins with a business card. So you can go to your local bank and ask them for gold and silver coins, right? I usually go every week and get like $25 worth of these gold coins.
Like silver dollars?
Silver dollars. No, they have gold dollars too. Like you can get gold dollars.
Oh yeah. Okay.
From your bank. So silver dollars and gold, they're kind of mixed. But when I go to my coffee shop or when I go to a restaurant or I'm meeting like an agent partner or lender partner out and about, I tip in these gold coins and I leave it stacked on top of my business card.
That's awesome.
And the reason why I do that is because nobody out there does that, right? So when they get that tip or that $10 tip and they're carrying around the stack of change, they might be a little bit aggravated, but it's definitely going to set me apart and they're going to, remember me, hopefully in a good way. Because it's just an unusual like tip, right? It's no longer just written on a piece of paper like, hey, $5 or here's a $5 bill that you pull out of your wallet. It's just literally a gold coin.
Yeah.
Some people find it fun. I had a guy go, are these gold coins? Are these really gold coins? And I was actually out with the lender partner and he was like, are these gold coins? And I was like, yeah, they're gold coins, man. And he's like, dude, I haven't seen one of these in ages. He's like, thanks for the card, man. Didn't even say thanks for the coins, said thanks for the card.
Yeah.
So just doing things to set yourself apart, right? That's the whole idea. Like, go and implement something quirky or funny or fun in your business and really start organically setting yourself apart from everybody. But do these free activities. Like, that's, I mean, not free because it's a tip, but it's a free idea that you can implement because you're already going out to these places and tipping people and doing.
You were going to tip anyway.
Yeah.
So there was a question. Do you make a new video each morning? Most mornings, right?
Yeah. So most morning, just do a quick video. I shoot the video once I know the statistics. So literally, again, it's just going here, typing in like there's been 185 new listings, there's been 65 price changes, and there's been 245 gone pending. I got my statistics. I didn't shoot my video, and boom, I'm done.
Yeah. Now you could do that for any property listing. You don't have to do statistics. You say property of the day. Just come up with what piece of recurring content you're going to do.
In fact, Ryan, maybe you and I should collaborate on that. Let's create I'll work on creating a property of the day Canva template and share it with you guys with all the animations and everything, so that you just literally got to copy it and replace the video and replace.
And all you need is you just need one picture of the property for the background image, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
And then your call to action is click to see price and pics or something like that.
Right. Yeah. You could do a click to see pricing pics or link, depending on where you're posting. If you're posting on Instagram story, you could actually put a link on your Instagram story that's clickable, but it's only clickable on mobile. Right.
I think the easier thing to do would be to give a QR code or you can use QRs, but probably just put a short URL up above, like using a brand or something. Yeah.
My only problem with using QR codes in like stories is it makes it difficult because then they have to have like two phones. Right. Yeah. The QR code isn't scannable unless they have their phone to scan.
No, a memorable URL like, listinginfo.com/123 Main Street. That's up top the way Ernest has his URL there is probably the most universal way. Yeah, or you can do a text call to action, text 123 Main Street to your phone number for more details about this property.
Yeah, and you could do some fun stuff. Like, here's another strategy. We're just going to give you as many strategies today to go implement as possible. But StubingRanchInfo.com is a page that I actually built on Google Sites. It took me maybe 20 minutes. But I basically just gathered all the details about our local community, put like need access to the pool. They can click on this. It takes them to the PDF to download access to get the pool. Contact the HOA, right? This will open their emails. Here's their phone number. And then I've plugged in like squeeze pages to my website, right? Like homes for sale, Stubing Ranch. And this will take them to all the homes for sale in my local neighborhood.
Really cool. Yeah. And then everybody who lives there will use the page as a resource.
Yeah. And what I've done actually to really kind of drive traffic to this is we have a community page that I basically just say, hey guys, here's something free I put together for you all. I'm a neighborhood local realtor. Go ahead and use this as your go-to resource. And I even have like homeowners that live in the neighborhood who are small business owners. So they have small businesses. I've linked all their Facebook feeds and accounts into here so that people can go on here and search some of these businesses that are owned by homeowners.
All right. All right, man, let's call it a day here soon because we're at 10:35. Ernest, you got to come on again, I think, pretty soon.
Just let me know, and I'll plan.
Okay. So definitely Facebook friend Ernest, so you can get to know him. He's had his Facebook there under his name. Ernest, I know you have something called ListingDescribr, if I'm going to help you out and plug since you helped us out today. Is it ListingDescribr.com or something like that?
It's toprealestatechatgpt.com.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It is if we have 2 seconds, let me just show what the dashboard looks like.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Go for it.
But basically, ListingDescribr, we all struggle with creating unique listing descriptions and coming up with the perfect words to really describe our listing. So ListingDescribr actually does this in a matter of a couple seconds. So you can go in here, plug in the details about your property, and then our tool will actually create you a description. It'll create you an email subject. It'll create you a listing blog that you can copy and post to like a custom page or a market area specific page. It does Facebook ad copy as well. So if you're looking for the perfect words for your new Facebook ad, it'll create all these in less than 30 seconds for you once you actually plug in that listing details into our system. It also does like market updates, right? So like if I wanted a market update for, let's say, today's May 2023, if I want to, for let's say 78232 as the zip code, it'll create me a market update based off the data for that I can then go ahead and share.
Wait a minute. That's more useful than all that other stuff. What's that? Yeah. Let me show it to me.
Yeah, so market update.
Because I don't always have a listing. I don't always have a listing to promote, right?
Right. Yeah, you don't always have that listing to promote. So this will actually create you a market update, like you can see here with the photo. It'll give you the details. You can then just literally copy this and run it to your Facebook to plug it in there. It does a lot, man. I've been adding to this. I got you guys plugged in here so you could access Wake Up Real Estate as well from there.
You need help marketing this because it does far more than what you communicated to me.
And our most recent feature is the use ChatGPT. So one of the biggest things that I set out to do was, I know real estate agents that really struggle with ChatGPT because it becomes so long and convoluted. You got to feed it so many prompts. So on the back end and all the API, I created the fine tuning for you. So literally you just got to click a button after you import all your details. But you could also use ChatGPT if you wanted to, right? So I could say, write me a list of things to do after today's Wake Up Real Estate session. Click submit, and it will submit it here. And then here in a moment, we should get that task list or that list of things to do after that. But that's leveraging ChatGPT in your own fashion, right? So you could use it dynamically in whichever way you want. So there you go.
All right. I think we need a separate session about this. You're up to a lot of stuff, man. You're up to more stuff than me, which is kind of surprising. So
yeah,
good job. All right, man. So thank you everybody for watching the episode today. Again, like, subscribe, share with other people at your office. Go check out the new open house form. Check out Ernest's socials. We will get his templates and the Canva template and the script and all that on the site later today. And have a really good weekend. Anything else from you, Ernest?
No, thanks everyone. I would try to fill Josh's shoes, but those are some biggest shoes to fill. I think he says something like, subscribe, and smash that like button or follow button. Something along those lines. So
you don't have the Billy Mays radio voice, but you did a good job today. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks everyone.
All right. See you later.